What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Ark Survival Ascended. So, alright, we're going to be going caving today. That is the plan. We are finally going caving. We've got the artifact of the massive cave there. The clever cave is actually right underneath us. That is a deep sea cave, and the hunter cave is just on the other side in Corinthos. So we're actually going to be, oh, I mean, they're both on the same side, technically. One's over there, one's over here. But we're heading towards the artifact of the massive cave first, because this is one I would like to get done really quickly and easily. And we are bringing the Lutricampus with us, so we could actually grab two of the artifacts. This one does have a small little water region, I think, in it. Either it's this one or it's the Hunter. One of them has a small little water region that you can go into and end up having to fight piranhas and whatnot. But we shouldn't have to worry about that. I did bring some lesser antidotes just in case. I have the Danasuchus and the Karchar. One of these has a mini-boss fight in it, actually, too, as well, towards the end. I did a little bit of research on it just so I could understand it a little better and actually be able to explain the cave to you guys as we go. That's a nice looking rhino. We are still going to come back and try to get one of those, but a better one of those, should I say? But that's at some point in time. That's not right now. Right now, we're trying to get the caving ready because we are less than 8 days away from the launch of Astraeos, and we still haven't even taken it on Gamma yet. Like I said, our plan was to beat it on Gamma, and then have the ability to run it through an Alpha and Beta once the official map releases, which once the official map releases we will be getting different types of drops and a whole new region, technically. So the game's going to be having a lot more for us to do. If the game looks weird, disregard it. I don't understand why. That's a nice level Rex. How's it looking for melee? That's got 35 points into melee. That's definitely going to be a tame on the way back up if it's still alive. If that's still alive, we're definitely going to try to hit that up because I don't want to stop and do that now. But, what was I saying now? Oh, yeah. For some reason, since the Ark update, I don't know, like, my frames have been terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Like, it's showing 31 FPS. But when I legitimately just, like, go into my settings, everything is epic. I am running Windows full screen. I did have this on DLAA for a while. I click save. It transitions. And it just switches back off when I switch out of the game. When I switch out of the game and go to just, close the game out, even in that concept, just anything, it just turns off the DLAA and goes back to performance or ultra performance. And I don't truthfully understand why, but it is what it is. But here is the cave. Coordinates are on screen top left. Let's put this guy away. Let's bring out the Thyla. So our Thyla should be pretty good for the cave. We do have 7 levels. We're probably going to pump a couple of that into melee, or health, get that up to that, and then go straight into melee. We do have the Lutricampus on our shoulder. I don't know if this is a... Really? I don't know if this is a trap cave, or if this is one of the ones where we can actually just go through it. There's the hole down. Apparently there's pedestals we have to hit too on the way down. I don't know where they're at. But because of the fact that I did bring scuba, we are also going to take these if we can pick these up, these sea bubbles. Oops, Spooter. Let's see if we can get our Thyla down there just to do some work. Get down in there. Yep, just let the Thyla go nuts. Should completely obliterate everything down here. We have the shotgun too, so we can blast things. There's 2 Titanoboas. Titanobobos. I don't truthfully know what all is in this cave, other than I know there's a boss battle, mini boss battle kind of towards the end. There's a wild dung beetle, actually. Hang on a sec. Can I tame that? Can I tame you? Apparently I can, because if I can tame this, I'm going to try to do it. Alright, perfect. So it just needs 2 more feeds. Which, that's fair. Can you poop again? Because if you can poop again, that'd be great. You can't yet. Okay. Because I'd love to tame that. This is one of the pedestals, I'm assuming? Yeah, right here. That's how you unlock the doors going forward. There's supposed to be a total of 3 pedestals you have to hit. Progressing throughout the cave. Some of them are higher up, some of them are lower down. So we just need to try to pay attention for those. Can I poop? I can. Let me put this in my drop spot here, because we're going to try to tame this guy really quickly before we progress. Because we don't have a dung beetle, and it'd be kind of cool to have one of these guys to collect all the feces, and then in turn take the feces and feed them off to the wow, okay. I can't think of what it's called right now. Yep. Compost bin. Or these guys could just take the poop and turn it into fertilizer themselves. And so either or. So we're going to probably put this guy down bottom by the creatures and let him turn it into everything. And when I don't pick up the feces that are down there, I can eventually just leave like them for this guy to pick up. So we're just going to tame this really quickly before we progress too deep in. It shouldn't take much longer. The level doesn't really matter on dung beetles too much because again, they're just there to catch the poop, and the door does close. So, okay, I just have to reactivate that. That's fine. So how it works is, I'm assuming then, is you have a time limit once you activate it, and then it opens. So in the rooms where there's like 2 or 3 of them, you probably have to activate 2 of them at the same time to be able to progress. And then one you have to activate 3 at the same time to progress. But our Thylus should be pretty good for the most part. We do have a high armor saddle. This one is not imprinted. We still have yet to find another one that we want to tame. I honestly haven't been really looking, but we probably could. But we also have the Deinosuchus we could use in here if it absolutely came down to it, as well as possibly the Karch. Depends on the height. But hopefully this guy will get hungry again. Are you able to poop again? You're not. Can I force feed you meat and make it go? Is that something I can do? Because if I could do that, we'll do that just to force you to go. Because that'd be great while we're waiting. Give him some health, actually. It's probably a smart idea to do this while we're waiting anyway. Alright, can you go now? No, but are you ready yet? You are not hungry yet, bro. Come on. How are you not hungry? I've been running you in circles to make you go. I do want to take any of these sea bubbles we can get, though. Is that I thought that was a poop. It's just a pile of dirt. Bro, how are you not hungry? You're down by 200 points. I don't know. We're going to try to wait for the Thyla to make a poop, because if the Thyla can make one, that'd be better than my guy doing it. Not ready. I don't know if there's like a certain way to make them. Just like jumping around or anything. But we do want these sea bubbles. Because there is a point in this cave where we're going to be slightly underwater for a little bit. And I did bring scuba, but if I'd rather not have to run the scuba, that'd be better. Come on, dude. I don't want to do all bring you guys back because it shouldn't take this long. It should be ready to eat. It's already gone down 200 points. But the plan is to, has always been, to try to get the caves done, have Gamma beaten by the time we start it, by the time the map launches. We do have, actually, the Power Rangers dropping in 2 days, which is going to be kind of fun. There we go. Got it. Comes at 142. Activate the button. Let's go on through. We did just drop another sea bubble, but I'm not going to stop and grab that one. Really, dude? What is going on? The door glitched? Did that door just glitch, or is that just me? Bro, the door is tweaking. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is this. Gonna have to go in, throw the Thylacoleo out, down in here. Hop on him now, just to be able to get through. So that's what we're gonna have to do, is just keep picking up and tossing, picking up and tossing. I see a Titanoboa just hanging on the wall over there. Bro didn't think I could see him. Right there. So we're gonna try to bait him to us if we can. And that spider as well. See if we can take these guys out, because if we can get them with the bleed, perfect. Because this is one of those where they don't want you using creatures at all to get through. Alright, perfect. I'll take that. Reload the shotgun really quick. It's a maze kind of thing. Let's see, it's a... Oh, probably didn't need to use 2 shots, but... it is what it is. You always use 2 shots. Better to fire twice first, than ask questions later. Whoop, that's an Arthropleura. Throw you right there. Is there anything back here that we need to hit? I see a little spot of water right there, I think. Let this guy just go shred. Only thing that sucks about this shotgun is it doesn't really reach far. So I legitimately gotta be like standing on top of the guy for it to be useful. Don't you hit me with that. Another, there's one's in the wall? Bro, come on, get out of the wall. Quit using wall hacks. We got Arthropluras using wall hacks. What is going on? I can hit it into the wall though, is the only good thing. Luckily I can deal bleed damage to it. Come on, peek your head back out. Come on. Come on. Peek your head out. Oh wow, there's a lot of them in here. So I'm just gonna sit here like this. Let this guy just keep biting away. Hopefully he doesn't spit and break my armor. I was just about to hop off and swap out really quick. How are we looking for armor-wise? Honestly, really good. He hasn't even hit our armor once. Anything in this bag we want? Nah, the chitin. Because I was just complaining the other day I didn't have any chitin. Alright, yeah, see, this is the one where there's multiple different places you gotta go to progress. See, if there's this one, and then there's 2 or 3 up top, from what I understand. So, we're gonna leave him here. Is a dung beetle somewhere? Oh, right there. Did I bring my grapple? Yeah, oh yeah, it's right there in my inventory. Duh. Let's grapple up, just to see if we can see them. Oh. I didn't see that, but I'll take that. It's a free drop. What's in it? Ichthy. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible drop. From what I understand, there should be some... Yep, right there is the one... Are they called braziers? No, button 3. Button 2. And button 1. Do I have to hit him in order 1, 2, and 3? Yep, must be it. You must have to hit it in 1, 2, 3 order. Yep. Bro really does hate me, doesn't he? I know Nakatis made this not specifically for me, but I feel like this man hates me. Is he too big for this? A little bit. Frames are kind of shit. No clue why the frames are just dying in here. Why are you killing, like... The Deinosuchus is killing the frames, apparently. Somehow. But there's the Artifact of the Massive. Not hard to get to. At all, like, really easy to get to. But what we're gonna do is transfer this to your inventory. Yeah, I buffed up this guy's health by a lot. He's got like 6,900 health. I'm gonna hope that this thing respawns here soon. Because I don't feel like hanging out in the ocean all night long. I could put you away, probably. I don't think there's anything else down here. There's another sea bubble. Is there anything else down here hidden? Like, drop-wise? I don't want to go back out and have it close on me, so hang on a second. Let's just double-check and see that this thing hasn't respawned yet, because I'd like to get a second one, so I don't have to run this again, but I could always run this off-screen. I don't necessarily need to do it on-screen every time. Give me another one. Give me another one. I don't think it's gonna. There's probably like a timer on it. And I personally don't necessarily feel like sitting here and waiting for it. So I'll probably have to come back later. That'll work. Alright, on to the second cave. Unless if it respawns when I round the corner. Nope. Okay. On to the second cave. Let's get on out of here really quickly. Yeah, see, it has to reopen once I get out here. Alright, let me activate all my Astraeos gear. Yeah, the Astraeos gear is broken right now. It doesn't show it for some reason. But let's make our way out of here. Load my gun. Anything in this? Nope. Okay, yeah, let's make it. I just. Ooh. Hang on a second. Chitin. Free chitin. I probably should farm up all that when I see it hide too, huh? Is there anything in this water? No, it's just a drink probably. Okay, that's fair. Hang on. Yeah, it's gotta be just what it is. Yep, more than likely. Okay, cool. So that's fair. What's in this? Bunch of chitin from our guy earlier. Anything down this hallway? Nope, not you. Press my reload button and I threw my Lutricampus. Yeah, there's more this way. Last I knew this only had one artifact in it. Ugh! Spider. Maybe this is an exit kind of thing? Possibly? Because we already got the artifact of the massive. Unless this ties to the cave of the hunter? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Could be just a loot crate in here somewhere. More than likely just what it is just some simple loot crate somewhere. Alright, let me hop off you, pick you up. What's the point of this room? What is the point of this room? It's probably just like a bait to pull you down this way, but I already found the actual way out. Alright, so there's nothing in this room. That's absolutely useless to me. Unless if there is something there and I just didn't see it. You guys will let me know in the comments below, I guarantee it. Yep, there's more chitin that I left behind. I need to stop doing that. Because I keep running out of chitin back at base to make cementing paste, and I'm like, oh, I need chitin. And then what do? I skip it. Alright, so that cave was actually really quick. Let's go focus on getting that T-Rex now. Rightio. Because with that one having... thank you. This one having 35 points into melee, that's a lot higher than what we have normally. I think our highest is a 36. So this guy having 35 to start with could be a huge benefit for us. So if it's still alive, we're going to try to tame it. Let's see if it's still here. It was up top here, wasn't it? How was that? Oh. Let me see, is it still up here? Is it still up here? With 35 points into melee, it should still be alive, because it should be shredding through things. Yep, there it is. But it's fighting absolutely everything. Bro, can you not fight everybody? I guess I'm just adding to this guy's menu of things to eat because I'm just filleting everything in the area with my shotgun. I can't. Wow, that was terrible. What is going on behind this tree? I went behind that tree and I got frames out the ass, dude. Went downhill. That was weird. Probably one of the weirdest situations. I'm gonna take the free time to get some darts into him right now while I can. There is a Minotaur right there. Gonna have to worry about a little bit going forward, but not too bad. Yeah, normally at this point I have my Rexes. I wouldn't generally be trying to get more. But with this guy having 35 into melee to begin with, I can't pass that up. You can't pass up a 35. That missed. 35 melee is pretty chunky. Yeah, go after the baby, sure. That'll give me time just to plaster you with darts or arrows. We're going to feed it off Prime. We're not going to do like Mutton or anything. Unless if Mutton just appears out of nowhere. We're just going to give it Prime. I mean, it's already got, like, the worst thing that could happen is it only gets like 2 or 3 more levels into melee. Which even then, that's still higher than what we have now. So I could just breed that stat in at some point in time. So we're just aiming to just add to it at the moment. I'm probably going to end up taking that artifact off the Lutricampus here, so in case it dies. I'd rather keep that on me. More than likely won't. But just because I missed that shot. Okay. The only cool thing about the Rhinos as well is I can just chill on its back. I just don't know where I shot that dart to. I just took like a long shot. I was trying to hit that Bronto off in the distance, apparently. We need a better bow. Like, this 188 isn't cutting it anymore. I might have to do the crafting skill potion as much as I don't want to on this low-level bow. Might have to crafting skill it up to try to get something better out of it. Because 188's not doing enough torpor, especially towards these higher creatures. I mean, granted, we're pretty much towards the end of the taming process at this point with a lot of things. The only thing left we're going to have is the Dreadnoughtus, probably, the Pyromane, and the Dreadmare, and those ones are pretty much just like KO Tames / you do something specific for it, so I don't think we'll really need Tranks too much, but if we do see a high-level Giga, it's going to make a big difference to having a 300% bow versus a 188% bow. It'll make a major difference in terms of how much torpor we can deal, because we would have been pretty much torpored out on this guy already if we had a better bow. Because like right now, and that's where we're struggling, is we're not able to get as much torpor as we need to into this guy. Woo! Don't you munch me. I am not munch. I missed that shot. I'm trash, dude. This is why I stick to Call of Duty, because you can have trash aim and still be good. Just taking shots at Call of Duty players right there. I play Call of Duty myself, so I can't say much. Alright, come on, don't run over this way. Come back to me. Yes, get stuck on the rocks. That's perfect. Because if you get stuck on the rocks, I can just trank you out a bunch. That's some decent metal right there. Bro, the frames inside these bushes, what is going on? That missed somehow? Okay. That missed too? That didn't. That didn't either. I should put you out here in a second. You're not out yet? No? That did. He's got the fatty trait. Okay, let me take all the prime out of you. Take the sauropod vertebrae as well. Store all this prime inside you, and that should be enough. Like, we shouldn't have to worry about anything. And with him being 35 points into melee, we're just going to let him chill, and we'll come back and get him later. So our next one is the Artifact of the Hunter, which is this way. But really, really quickly before we go... Whoop! Not at all what I meant to do. Did not mean to just yeet the Lutricampus off my shoulder. Just took that guy and threw him. I was like, get off me. Could you imagine just being like in the middle of the air, hanging out with your buddy, and then all of a sudden they just fucking yeet you off their shoulder? Sorry, that just got me off guard. Can't believe I just did that. People are looking into, I just saw someone tweet about how to get rid of death essences and all these bones inside the creatures. I think the bones are cool, don't get me wrong, but they spawn too much. Certain creatures don't even have bones in their spawning with them. What are you? Are you a tech creature? Yes, you are. The next thing I want to work on after I do a couple more things is I actually want to get a... That looks... Okay, that was just the coloration of it. I thought that was a pink tech. I actually want to work on those 2 tech rexes I have. I want to get them the... I want to make a bio grinder so I can start grinding the tech rexes up for kibble and... Where am I going? That way. Okay, it's down. I was wondering why I couldn't see it. It was down below my screen. For the grinder, for the... confused myself. For the kibble and the electronics. It's the main thing I want to do on the bio grinder next. That is my next plan for that. For the base. That's what that space next to the tribe tower is for. Is to try to build that there. So we're going to get probably just these two artifacts today, hopefully. And then the next one's going to be the... apparently it's a difficult water cave. So that's kind of perfect that we have a... Damasuchus. I can shred through it. Apparently the cave is just like right here. So I know I've been over here before multiple times. I don't know how I would have missed it. No, I think I came in this cave before. Yes, I did. Right there's the cave entrance. Yeah, I've come in here before. I know I have. We've walked through here. What's inside you? Do you have anything good in your inventory? Just hide meat. Hide's not a big deal. I mean, it is, but not that kind of hide. Yeah, we came through here before. I walked in, heard spiders, turned around and left. I completely remember doing that now. Oh my god, dude, there's so much lag in here. I don't know if you guys can feel the lag in my controller. Like, because I'm spinning the stick and there's so much delay. I have no clue what's going on with this game since this most recent update. I wonder if there's an overspawn in here. That could be it. Could definitely be an overspawn. Like right now, these snakes don't have bones, dude. Come on. I'm getting bones from the snakes. Yeah, look at that lag, dude. Oh my god, what is going on? I'm probably just gonna have to walk the rest of the way. Because everything feels so framey right now. It's gotta be something with all the creatures spawning in on here or something. I don't want to hit a dino wipe. Because I feel like that's constantly cheating to dino wipe. But I may absolutely need to be honest. And I hate to say that. Whoa. Yeah, there's gotta be an overspawner somewhere. Because it's framey. Hang on. I'm just going to have to do something really quickly here. It's making the game lag all over the place. I don't understand why it's laggy. There's bats over there. Yeah, this is going to be terrible because there's a lot of jumping. This isn't going to be fun. How do I want to do this? It feels like all of a sudden when we came in, there's a ton of input lag. And there absolutely shouldn't be. This is terrible, dude. I almost just flung myself off the edge because there's so much input lag. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, so I did a dino wipe to try to clear out some of this input lag. It doesn't seem to have helped. I think it's got to be a rendering issue with the map itself. I mean, it's a little better. But, like, I'm pushing the stick to my left. Like, you'll hear it click. It's like half a second to a quarter of a second to a full second behind in terms of response time. There's supposed to be 2 Minotaur bosses here that I'm supposed to fight, but with how shitty this is being right now in terms of input lag, I don't even know. I'm kind of glad they're not here, but this is nuts. Like, I'm pushing the stick and it's still going. I'll let go of the stick and it's still spinning. Same on my mouse and keyboard. Because if you watch, I'm pushing the mouse to the side. It's got like that extra half a second. I stop moving the mouse, it still goes. Yeah, there's something wrong with this cave. Not sure what it is. I'm going to reach out to Nakatis about it and see if he has any solutions. Because like I said, there's tons, and it feels like there's a ton of input lag. Just out of nowhere, too. It's only when I went in that entrance. Like, it feels so bad to turn left and right now. It's making this really hard to want to even walk through this cave at this moment. Alright. Yeah, see, now that I'm getting more towards, I'm hoping, the top. Yeah. It's back to normal response time. There's something bugged inside that cave. Like now if I push the stick, there's no extra movement. Okay, so that cave definitely has a major bug. I need to get taken... I don't need to get taken care of, should I say. But it needs to get taken care of. I'm going to have to get a hold of... Reach out, or not get a hold of, but reach out to Nakatis about that. See if he knows anything about that. Because that is one of the weirdest... feelings I've had in a cave in a long while. And I hate that I couldn't explore it naturally because of how much input lag there was. Like, and that's the part of my language, but that's the fucked up thing. Like, out here, I'm moving this around on purpose. Like, I'm doing all of these motions. Like, these are all me. But when I was in there, I would try to turn left, right, up, down, and it was at least a half a second to a second delay. And in any type of fighting situation, whether it's against those Minotaurs or whatever, we're gonna have to go back and redo that cave at some point. Like I said, I'm gonna reach out to Nakatis in regards to it, but we're going to go back and do that cave again so you guys can see those mini bosses because they're apparently really cool, but that was almost unplayable inside that cave. It was bad. I was feeling more input lag doing that than I've ever felt in any game before. That's a terrible pump action shotgun. Yeah, I probably could have taken some of those sweet veggie cakes, but I'm not too worried about it. But, I mean, I don't know what the plan is now. I was planning on doing that cave. I guess we could try the underwater cave, since that kind of really changes a lot of things. That opened up a huge avenue. Like, it even wiped away where our base location was on my map. Like, there was some sort of bug or some sort of, whatever that update did, I lost where our base was. Like, I know where it is. It's right there. But it doesn't show it on my map anymore. So we're going to have to come over here. Yeah, we'll just go straight over to this. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing all 3 artifacts in one. That kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping to stretch them out a little bit. I mean, we could just run them back again is what we'll do. Oh, also, I would like to tame a Gigantoraptor at some point just to showcase one of those a little bit. I also want to tame a Leech and show you guys how to tame one of those with the No Untameables mod. So there's a couple different things I could really cover. Definitely inside this. So, because my plan, like I said, was to do the day before the launch of the Astraeos map was to have the official, or the day of, one of the two, the day before probably, was to have us beating the Medusa on Gamma, was my plan. And then doing the first day in, going and exploring that new region. That was my idea. Like, straight up was my idea. Still kind of is. But now, and like that's why I was saying I was planning on stretching it out a couple days in terms of like what we're going to be covering. But because of the fact that that cave was a lot faster than what I had planned. Boop. Can I hop on you? Okay, that was weird. Alright, the cave should be right below us somewhere. Our Rex is tamed. Cave. It should be this little cave over here that I pointed out the other day. Right down in here. And it is... Hopefully this one doesn't have a lot of input lag in it. It seems fine so far. Apparently this has a really strong cave of like eels and whatnot, so don't be surprised. Speaking of eels. And these big scorpion looking things. Electrophoruses and Eucaryptids. Apparently are inside this cave too. Luckily, I don't know why, but luckily the Deinosuchus does not get shock damage, which is just insane. I'm hoping to find an alpha megalodon in here, honestly. Like, not an astral, like an alpha. For some reason, the camera, when I went like this... Oh. This isn't an all water... What? Okay. This is cool. Anglerfish. Yeah, these Eucaryptids are tameable. Outside of this map. Or outside of the caves. And they produce black pearls and silica pearls passively. So they're really good tames to get. If you want to tame... If you want something to passively produce you those pearls. Like, because on this map we don't have gotchas yet. I'm hoping that they're coming with that new region. Because if they are... then I'm definitely going to be making a gotcha farm as well on this map. Alright, so we have now gone to the expansive cave. Is there a drop in this? No, okay. I would love to find a new shotgun BP or something down here. That would be fire. This whole cave looks pretty cool. He's got a lot of these pearls down here, so you could come farm pearls if you really wanted to. There's the artifact. That was a little easier than I expected. I mean, I did just Dino wipe, so it kind of does mean it did clear it out a little bit. But by the time we rendered it in, it should have given us all the different creatures should have respawned. Which is kind of odd that they did. I mean, some of them did, some of them didn't. I still can't see anything. I'm just glad there's no Moses or anything in here. I mean, how would a Moses get in here for one? But two, I'm just glad there isn't. I was hoping for some supply drops, though. Because farming supply drops would have been kind of nice to do. Are those stalagmites or stalactites? The ones that are sticking down. Or, I mean, technically they're sticking up, I guess. I don't know. That's jellyfish. I thought that was a supply drop. It's a 190 megalodon. You could tame the jellyfish too, because they produce the biotoxin, which you can in fact use as narcotic. For those of you that do not know, the biotoxin can be used as narcotic, and the ammonites you can tame as well. Through, there's a way you can do it. It was just on screen there for a second. I was just trying to clear everything out of the area. But you can in fact tame them. They produce, the ammonites produce the ammonite bile, which I don't truthfully know what ammonite bile is. Ooh, what is in that? Pelagornis, flak BP, and an energy brew. I don't know if that's worth me going down for. Is it? Anything around that wants to fight? No. Okay. The flak boots are. We'll take the Pelagornis saddle. Because we're trying to make a normal grinder too. That's what we're kind of working on. That was my big thing, was I wanted a grinder to start grinding up some of our saddles. Alright, let's make our way out of this cave. I feel like we've completely done everything we need to do in here. Oh, hello. Fabby? Hello? That's a Ascendant Fabricated Sniper. 224! I'm not going to turn that down. Is it something I'll generally use? No. But it is a 224, so I can't really complain. Now we just got to find our way out. Which I am terrible about finding my way out of things that I find myself into. So what I may have to do is put my guys away Because this is how you go down in. Ah, here. Here's the way back out. Yep. Alright. So that was not that bad. Right here, I think, is the way to go still. Oh, Surfactanus, hello. That was a random Surfactanus there. Sorry guys, I went a little quiet there for a second. I was thinking, I was like, is this the way to go? But yeah, this has got to be the way out. Did I just circle back around in? I will... I think I legitimately just circled back in. So I'll bring you guys back when we get back to base, because I have no clue where I'm going. Alright, so we found our way back out. I am atrocious at finding my way out of caves, so if you ever go caving with me, do not let me be the instructions guy. I am terrible at finding my way out. I finally did, but it took us forever to get our way out. But we got out. Now we just gotta make our way towards this shoreline over here. We're just gonna outrun these electroforuses. I don't feel like fighting them. They're not beneficial to us at all. If only, I mean, they would be pretty cool to tame. I know it says passive tame, but I don't know how you would tame them. You can't, it's like, not like you can use bug repellent or anything, but we're gonna go get our Rex and see what levels that guy came out as. Because I know it probably came out as like a 221, 224, something like that. Right, let me equip my armor back on again. Generally, I hate having this much gear in my inventory. Like, this is bugging me right now, being my inventory the way that it is, how messed up it is. But let's go grab our Rex and see what levels it came out as. So that was a pretty successful day, I'd have to say. We ended up getting 3 artifacts. We ended up taming a high-level Rex, which hopefully it's melee stats close to 50. If it's close to 50, that's going to be perfect. Because if it isn't, I'll breed this guy right into that line with the melee stat for the Medusa fight. Because generally, if you can get close to a 50 stat on a melee, that's really, really nice. 40 is good. 50 is great. If you can hit 60, you're golden. But I very seldomly have ever seen a 60. It's 47. Okay. I mean, it's close to 50. It went up by 12 points. So that's not terrible. Let's take a real quick look here. It's got 47 into melee. Yeah, that's far in between the best stat it has to offer. So that's actually really, really good. But, I mean, at this point, guys, let's just go back to base, put our artifacts up, and then we will wrap the video up. Because, I mean, there's not much else we're going to be doing at this point, other than more than likely just taming some different little creatures around the map we haven't touched yet, and pretty much just getting ready to take on Medusa here soon. There isn't much in terms of else we need to do, or not necessarily need to do, let me phrase that we want to do pre next region launch on this map. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing right here, is just going back to base, getting ready to take on Medusa fight, which I still have to breed up the army, which that's going to take a little bit of time. And I want to, at least plan on taming maybe a Gigaraptor, maybe looking for some more Gigas around the map, seeing if we can find some more of them for the OSDs. But once the OSDs drop, I can tell you we're going to be doing a lot of that, because we're actually a lot better off now than what we were on Extinction. Like Extinction, about 12 to 13 episodes in, we weren't as well off as we are now. Surprisingly, which Extinction do you think would be better for it? But then again, we weren't planning for OSDs and things of that nature at this point. We were planning for just completing the map, and then we saw the OSDs. So, I mean, technically, we're way better off than what we were on that map, but either way, I think we're going to be in a better situation once we do plan on taking those on. Yeah, see, our Rex only has 46 in the melee. Oh, wow, that one's got 46. I thought it was 36. So this guy we got isn't much better. It's not worth breeding in one melee point then. at all. Like, if he's only got one more point, it's not worth breeding that extra one in. At least not until you're done with the breeding line. So yeah, you're definitely just going to get stuffed up here in storage, buddy. Sorry, you didn't come out as well as you needed to. But let's put our artifacts up. We're going to put one right here. Going to put one right here. And I know I have 4 pedestals and only 3 artifacts. I was hoping he would have dropped more artifacts in the game, but he didn't just yet. So we have 3 artifacts up. We got to get more. But let's actually store this into here really quick. Put our blueprints away. Come down here. Let me show you guys some storage things I've been working on. Close to storage. Our storage, I know you've seen this before, but our storage is actually looking a lot cleaner than what it has ever been before. Everything's pretty much organized for the most part into storages. Got our wood, our stone, everything in here. And then in this one over here, we got all our miscellaneous stuff at the moment, like the alpha drops, antidotes, things like that. Sadly, like I said, we didn't really get to experience that one cave as much as I would have liked to. 15 minutes? Does the sea bubble go in here? I can't put the sea bubble in the fridge. Damn it. I'll just eat them up. Why not? Spoiled meat needs to go in here. And our dung beetle we're going to put downstairs, but I need to just store my scuba in here. Not the Pelagornis. I did end up making one of these linked storages. I need to make a second one, so we can go on a nice thick metal run somewhere. But right now, that is a little out of the question with us needing to make as much cementing paste as possible. So that's the problem we're looking at right now, is we're trying to make as much cementing paste as possible. And I'm running low on stone, and I'm running low on keratin as well. So that's why it was kind of nice to get all that shit in keratin. But that's probably going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you guys for watching. And where am I looking? Thank you guys for watching, and I will bring you guys back for some more Ark Survival Ascended next time when the Lutricampus poops a sea bubble on my shoulder. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys then.